Hey guys, how's it going? So I've been asked how I do my grinds, and I have to admit some days I cheat because I get the shakes. I mean, uncontrollable shakes. I don't know why. I don't have Parkinson's. I've already been tested for that. Whatever. So I use jigs. I've got several different ones. This one's kind of a universal one. I can use it just about on any blade size. I just bolt it down to this, and this is adjustable with these screws. Now I can adjust my angle with those screws, and I have a bunch of different holes I can bolt it down with, or I can make new holes. It's no big deal. But when I'm doing my grinding, I always start off at an angle. Let's see if I can get in there better. Start off at an angle like this first to get my plunge lines, and then you can work it back out. Start here, work it back out. Once you get that plunge line where you want it, you just work that back out until it's all flat and straight. Of course, on this piece it's not. It's just a unfinished blade. I haven't really put much time into it, but that's how I get my plunge lines, and that's how I get it straight. Now, on whatever grinder you're using, you need to make sure that you have square edges. You need to make sure that you have square edges on your platen. If it's rounded off, you're going to get rounded plunge lines. If it's square, you're going to get squared plunge lines. So that's pretty much how I do it. Usually when I'm grinding, I'll grind on it to about a count of 3, stick it in a bucket of water. Grind to a count of 3, stick it in a bucket of water. If it's annealed, sometimes I'll go to a count of 5. But after a heat treat, count of 3 is the most, and I dunk it in the water. You always want to keep your blades cool, and if it changes color at all, you've gotten it too hot, you've changed your temper on your steel. So you want to make sure that it never changes color. And that's the best advice I can give you on that. Good belts. I know some of the belts are pretty expensive, but they're worth the extra money. They last longer, they cut better. This one is the 3M Trizact or Gator belt, and I find that they leave a real good finish on my blades. For this grinder, this is a 2x42, and I think they're about $5 a pop. They're probably about $3 or $4 in a 1x30, and I think they're about $7 or $8 for a 2x72. They're just worth the investment. Get those belts. On this grinder, I've also made I took off the disc grinder, and I made myself a spindle to put a buffer on, and so I can do my buffing on my blades or my handles. This is actually set up to do my handles on. I had a 2x72 KMG, but after years of hard abuse, the motor crapped out on me, so I have a new one on order. It has a custom stand. It has all the bells and whistles, and I can reuse a lot of the attachments I already had for it. So I'm putting more into the frame, the motor, the controls, and the stand of the grinder this time around, because I can still reuse all of my attachments for it. It's going to be a one-of-a-kind KMG. It's being specially built for me. It's not their usual one, so it's new for them too, so we'll see what it turns out like. It'll be pretty cool. I'll get to show it to you in another week or two probably. They should have it done. So those are some modifications I've made to this. See, it used to have a rounded over edge platen, but I just welded a piece of normal cheap flat stock steel to it, so I get my square edges. Hopefully this helps anybody out that doesn't really know how to grind. You know, if you're just starting out, you can mark out your lines as to where you want to grind to. And I usually always mark out where I want my grind to come to at the top, like that, you know. So hopefully this helps somebody. Talk to you later. Bye.